Rob, you left it late, but that is a vital victory, isn't it?
It's a really good win, Jeff. It was a really difficult game, as you could all see. You know, Sabi's obviously new in. It's always difficult to come up against a new manager, really experienced coach, good coach. They've had a bit of time to get to work as well. It's going to be really hard to break them down. We knew that. And I thought, look, we went with the right intentions. We tried to do the right things. We tried to mix our game up, you know, trying to play around them and at times try and go over or into our strikers. We did create, look back, we did create chances and half chances and almost moments, and lots of crosses sort of flashed across and things like that. We couldn't quite get on the end of it. And then we, you know, missed the pen. So you're starting to think, well, maybe it's not our day today. But delighted for Eli. Just told him, you know, the character that he's shown there to be in the right place at the right time after missing the penalty is excellent. Never, like, it takes a brave person to step up and take the pen. Scored one the other day. He didn't today. It's no problem. But delighted for him because we got a great reaction and he's found the winning goal.
I suppose when you have him and Morris in your side, there's always a chance that they can score that type of goal, isn't there? Even in the 88th minute. Yeah,
there's always a chance, and we've got to keep believing and keep asking the questions. And I want more people in the box at the right times. We've got to keep working on that. I want us to be braver. We are. I'm seeing outside centre backs overlapping. I'm seeing us getting at people 1v1, getting crosses in the box. But we need to try and keep working on suffocating teams and committing. And you know, I'm seeing lots of good things. There's still elements to keep working on, but I've got to reiterate it again. Cardiff, I know they're on a difficult run. I know in terms of results, but all of their games are tight. They don't concede many goals, and it was always going to be a really difficult game for us. Delighted with 3 points.
Can he use his strength more, Adebayo? Like he went and won that ball in that 6-yard box, and you wonder whether he could do maybe a bit more of that.
Listen, there's always areas that any player can keep working on and improving. Eli's a young player that has got so much talent, so much athleticism, fantastic attitude, and he will keep improving because of those things. So of course there's areas that he can keep working on, but we're delighted with the moment that he's in currently, and because he's working so hard, he's earning it.
You've won the game. You're up to 4th in the table. I mean, it's such a big achievement. You've just got to carry this on now, have you? Yeah,
of course we have. Yeah, we've got to keep. You know, we recover properly, and we've got to go again, and we've got to go again on Saturday. And I think it's really important that we keep that momentum, that feel-good factor that we felt, all of us, the fans, ourselves, right at the end of the game. We've got to try and keep that. And you know, at times we were probably, you know, early on, maybe we were a little bit flat, even though we were trying to do the right things, and maybe the crowd were a little bit flat because, you know, it's not a case, right, just go and entertain us. We need each other. We need to be together to keep, to keep trying to win. That's what we've got to do. Nice one, Moose. Straight across the camera there, pal. Don't worry about it, though, mate. Anyway, yeah, we need to keep that feel-good factor, and it's not a case on Saturday it's just going to be turn up and win. It won't be that way. We have to fight, we have to earn everything. No one's going to come here and give us anything at all. And teams make it difficult. They know some of our strengths and they're going to have a game plan. It's hard to break that down at times, so we're trying. The lads are giving everything, and we need everyone to just keep that spirit, keep that atmosphere, and keep willing us on, because we're desperate to try and do well and do great for the supporters. And you can see the emotion and the passion at the end, which is a great feeling. But no game is a given, and we're all in it together to try and get that 3 points every week.
What was your message at half-time? Was it to some of the midfielders to gamble a bit more, to maybe try and make those runs into the box?
We wanted more numbers in the box, obviously I've just mentioned that, and we felt that we could. We felt we had a lot of control in the game, that was obvious, but we just needed to commit a little bit more. I definitely felt we did that. I thought we started the second half well. Then there was a little bit of a lull where they're going to always have a little bit of a period in the game, but we saw it out. And then I thought we strengthened up again towards the end. But you know, Championship football, we know, and everyone knows it. They're always so tight in games. They kept the threat all week. We've talked about their counter-attack threat, the pacing, 1v1 situations. I thought we nullified that pretty well. There's a couple of moments that we can still be better in, but we kept them quiet for the majority of the game.
Excellent debut for Cody Dramé.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he was excellent. He was just feeling a little bit tight So it was the right thing to do to make sure that we keep him fit, and you know, there'll have been a bit of nervous tension and everything. You know, his debut for the club, and I thought he was excellent.
The bench was just a bit light, obviously, as far as strikers, forwards are concerned. What's the latest with that?
So obviously you're asking me about Harry. And,
well, yeah, because if Harry goes, you're going to be light. There's no question.
Well, we might be working on one or two things as well, Jeff. So yeah, just to clear one or two things up, we have given Harry permission to go and speak to a club that's maybe been named and it's out there at the moment anyway. He's been a fantastic servant to this club. It's still ongoing at the moment, so I'm speaking with a little bit of, but he's been a fantastic servant to this club. He's got an opportunity to look after himself and his family and everything, and in the end he expressed a real interest and desire to go and speak. And I think you know, what's key to say as well is that we're working on things to make sure that we come out of this window in a strong position as well.
If you haven't got someone lined up, if you can't do a deal, might he have to stay? Because it's late on now, isn't it?
It is late, but I'm pretty confident that we'll be again in a really strong position come the end of the day, another hour.
One that has signed is marvellous, and Kambay. That sounds like a good signing.
Yeah, delighted to get that one done. Big thank you to everyone involved in the process. He's a brilliant person and a very, very good footballer, talented footballer. He's going to help us a lot. We've been looking. We've got some brilliant midfield players, but probably lacking in terms of numbers of the natural holding midfield players as well. And that's certainly what he is, and he's going to really help.
So I know it's late on. I don't want to keep you. Is the striker, is that the only one that would happen? There's been talk of a centre half as well, possibly.
Well, we'll see. Let's see what happens. I think either way we'll be in a strong position. But what is key as well, I know they've got some fantastic players here, especially in that back line. They showed that tonight. Again, pretty confident that we'll be in a strong position come the end of this hour.
Potts, where was Potts tonight?
He's just feeling his knee. Unfortunately, he just felt it yesterday in training, so hopefully we'll have to see it because he felt it more today. So we'll see how he is, we'll assess him, and we'll know more probably tomorrow.